John, what was better today? What worked offensively?
11 runs. I mean, it's, we've seen Tyon a bunch, when he was in New York, and I think it's, it's a 3-run homer is huge, a good approach, patient, kind of grinded him out and got big hits that we needed to. It's kind of everything we've been talking about for a while is what we did today.
And with Varsho in particular, beyond just basic offensive value, what does his specific style add to your lineup when he's going good?
Yeah, I mean, the offense, we still think it's going to continue to be better, and it's trending in the right direction. But, beating out a double play there late, allowing us to score 3, what he does defensively, the energy he brings, the professionalism he brings, it kind of just gives everyone a little bit of a kick in the ass. He's an easy dude to root for.
Hey, John, do you have an update on Chapman's or details on Chapman's injury?
Yeah, he was in the weight room and putting a weight back and kind of pinched his middle finger in between a dumbbell and the rack. Kind of unfortunate, but when you look like Matty, you got to lift weights, so bad timing.
Bichette, Chapman, Richards, Romano, and I'm sure Danny Jansen would like to go 24 hours without being hit by a baseball. How important is it to have 2 days off out of the next 4 and maybe get some rest?
Yeah, I mean, 17 in a row is tough, battling the injury bug a little bit. Yeah, it's a very welcome day off tomorrow for a lot of guys and a lot of different reasons. So hopefully they enjoy tonight and enjoy tomorrow. Jano has a target on his back. It's ridiculous.
John, how impressed were you with Ryu today, and how impressed have you been with just how he's been able to hit the ground running since he's come off the IL?
Yeah, pretty remarkable. He hasn't really missed a beat. He, limits hard contact. Everything that he did before he got hurt is what he's doing in his first 3 starts. So, just incredible, really, for a dude that, his age, and it's not that easy. He makes it look very easy. Today I thought he was making really good pitches with every pitch. He was painting and just missing on some, curveball at the right time, changeup at the right time, and just limiting hard contact. That's kind of what he does.
During his rehab, we were asking you a lot about his velocity and stuff like that in the way up. Is an outing kind of today kind of show the craftiness and why you guys weren't so focused on that maybe?
Yeah, I mean, he knows how to pitch. He knows exactly what each pitch is doing. Each pitch has a purpose, and I think he topped out at 91 today. I think a couple times, but it's he knows what his stuff is going to do. He knows how to pair each pitch off one another. So if the velo comes back a little bit as he continues to build up, great. But he just really knows how to pitch.
When the team was struggling hitting, it was almost contagious. Conversely, today, did you find, okay, everyone's going to get a knock today?
Yeah, I mean, it was up and down the lineup. Witt quietly 4 more hits, and then really good at bats from Cavan, Espy. Paul chips in with an RBI single. George, Vlad. It was kind of just everyone. I think it's what this lineup is capable of doing, and when you're getting production kind of at the bottom to turn it back over to the top, you see what happens. So. Yeah, I think that hitting kind of comes in bunches, whether it's a lack of or doing it. So, we never really lose that feeling. So it's, yesterday we kind of had that same feeling where we thought we were going to score. It wasn't like we're down. So today was a good day to break out of it before the off day.
2-part question. How much protective gear can batters wear? And secondly, how do you fit Danny Jansen into all of it?
I don't think there is a limit, so we're going to have to fit Jano tomorrow with a little bit more. It's, I feel bad for him because he's wearing it literally. He's hurting a little bit, and it's a credit to him for going out and playing. It's not comfortable to block balls in the dirt. It wasn't comfortable for him to swing really today. So he's a grinder. That's just who he is. But we'll get Scotty Blinn on the equipment on the off day. Hopefully he can wear like an armored suit.
John, from an offensive perspective, what would you say that you saw from the guys today that you'd say, I want this to be sustainable? Obviously, 11 runs isn't always going to be sustainable, but
sure it is.
Well, in theory, approach-wise, what elements from the approach that you saw you think can be sustainable?
I think taking pitches that are borderline strikes, for one. It's getting big hits in big spots. 3-run homers are huge, and then 2-run singles with 2 outs are huge. So I think it's just really being selective with what you want to do and knowing what you can handle, and that's, guys, they know that, and baseball's hard, you know what I mean? Pitchers are attacking certain areas, and it's a game of adjustment. So I think it's just being ready for that and how you're going to kind of pivot whenever you have to. But you look at, walks, like, Cavan on base 3 times, George walks. It's just certain things like that. Then Vladdy gets a hit, Varsh clips him, and then Varsh hits a single. So it's just little things that kind of blend together, but it just starts with pitch selection.
And Jordan, last night, any update for him, kind of what the next steps might be for him?
Yeah, he felt great, pitched well, everything looked normal, came out of it really well. He just got into the clubhouse after the game, so hope is, he'll be ready to roll Tuesday.
Kind of a few more injury tidbits there. Just with Chapman, are you concerned this is going to be more than just today, or what's the...
I hope not. I don't think so. Again, I think off day comes at a good time. He's in the lineup and just, it was kind of uncomfortable to grip a bat. So I think with the off day tomorrow, just wanted to be a little bit careful. But we'll see how he is tomorrow, but not expecting too much at this time.
And then with Bo, kind of everyone's described him as day-to-day at this point. Is the road trip a possibility for him coming up?
We'll see. Tomorrow's a big day. I mean, he moved around great today and yesterday. He's getting close to checking every box before he's back ready. So he's going to come in and work out tomorrow and kind of go from there. And we'll make a decision with what we're going to do next tomorrow afternoon.
And just Kiermaier, where's he at?
Feeling great. Started hitting. I think it should be, whenever he's available. I think it's Thursday, which is an off day, but, he's on track to be activated as soon as he can.
John, with Santiago hitting and Kevin hitting, I know you want to give Davis some at-bats. Will you predominantly be going with matchups first and performance second when you think about who's going to be getting playing time?
I think a little bit of both. You can't ignore what Cav's doing and what he has been doing over the past couple months when he's in there. SB, especially recently, has been playing really well. Love his intent at the plate and in the field. His work has been awesome. I said it yesterday. And Davis has been a shot in the arm for us. So it'll be a combination, I think, of everybody with Witt in the outfield until KK gets back. So it's a good puzzle to solve, kind of. And it's always good to have one of those dudes on the bench if you need to.
You're through the 17 and 17 now, looking back at it, with no Bo, no Romano, and various, Danny Pincushion and Chapman. Do you look back at you survived it, or how do you look back on the run?
I mean, you look back on it, and it was, it was winning baseball. It was above 500, and when you really kind of take a step back and say, you lose your best hitter, the guy that's leading the league in hitting, it's tough. So yeah, there's some ups and downs. You sweep Boston, and you play okay in Cleveland, and you come here and you get 1 out of 3. But it's I thought we did fine. The pitching and defense has been as consistent, as anyone all year. And, I think that the guys are going to be coming back at the right time. But it's 17 in a row at this point of year is tough for the guys, and I thought they handled it really well.
With the off days, are you going to do anything with the rotation, or is it just going to stay in order?
For Philly, we're going to go Kikuchi, Gausman, and then kind of go from there.
You mentioned kind of how Danny had a target on its back. It seems like, what was your reaction that first time he got hit again?
Shit. I think that was the first thing that came to my mouth. But I went out there and I tried to make him laugh. I said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "What do you mean? What am I doing?" And I was trying to make him laugh. He was pissed. He's sick of getting hit. But it's weird. You know what I mean? It's he's kind of on top of the plate and his hands kind of hang out over there too. But it was it's scary. That position, catcher, you're getting beat up, and it's usually behind the plate, not at the plate. Hopefully it stops for him and for us.
John, Daulton obviously has the power potential, the offensive potential. What's the key for him kind of putting more games like this together?
Swinging the right pitches. I think that, again, I've said it before, where you come to a new league and you don't really know guys, and it's very easy to kind of see from the outside looking in how pitchers are attacking him with fastballs up top of the zone and breaking balls down. So it's him kind of evolving with that too. A few mechanical tweaks here and there, but I mean, everything that you want or need from a hitter, he has those skills. So again, like everyone, it really comes down to understanding where you do damage and where you can really, hit the ball hard. And it comes down to controlling the zone. So hopefully he continues to trend this way.
All right, thanks everyone.
Thank you, guys.